I think I started playing volleyball at a perfect time in my life. I made so many amazing friends playing and had this really good connection with my teammates, with my coaches, with the sport itself. I felt like I was really in the moment when I played volleyball. Sometimes when I play, I have this feeling of flow where I'm not thinking too much. I'm kind of just trusting how I know how to play, and I'm really present in the moment with my teammates, and it feels really good. It's hard to explain the feeling, but I think that's a feeling that's kept me playing for so long, and here I am still playing 11 or 12 years later because of that, and also the friendships I've made. I have some best friends that will be my friends for the rest of my life, and it's all thanks to volleyball. Hi, I'm Lauren McCabe. I am a volleyball player from the United States. I come from all around the U.S. Most recently, I was in upstate New York playing volleyball last year. And before that, I played for my school in Seattle. And my family was in Oregon. I lived most of my life there, but lived a little bit in Texas and was born in Ohio, so kind of all over the U.S. Yeah. And I'm 24 years old. And I'm here in Dingolfing playing volleyball. One of my coaches just mentioned playing pro because she had played pro before, and I never really thought it was an option for me. I had my degree and kind of just thought I would start working right after school, but I was like, you know what, I'm not done yet. I'd like to play overseas. I think that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Dingolfing reached out and said they needed a middle, so I got in contact with them, and here I am. Yeah. My agent gave me Dingolfing's coach, Seti, his information and was like, this coach is going to reach out to you. He's interested. And Seti right away was like, well, can we talk on the phone? And I was kind of surprised because he just WhatsApp video called me. I think that call was like 2.5 hours long. We got to know a lot about each other. He told me so much about the club and the team and kind of how the playing pro works overseas, and then I think also he got to know a lot about me to see if I was a good fit for the team.
Also ich bin der Mohammed, komme aus dem wunderschönen Salzburg in Österreich, ursprünglich aus Oberösterreich in Steyr und bin jetzt seit letzten Sommer in Dingolfing als Trainer tätig und Beruf Volleyballtrainer. Gleich vorweg, ich muss sagen, ich habe schon versucht beim Scouting der Spielerin eine Spielerin zu finden, die meiner Meinung nach sehr, sehr gut ins Team passt. Die Wahl ist auf Lauren gefallen und bis jetzt sind wir auch nicht enttäuscht worden. Sie ist generell ein sehr offener Mensch, offen auch für die Kultur und auch für die Art und Weise, wie wir Volleyball spielen. Umgekehrt natürlich die Mädels auch, und die waren auch sehr froh, so eine Spielerin dann auch im Team zu haben.
When I first got off my flight in Germany, I went to arrivals and I saw 2 girls standing in the crowd with this big sign welcoming me to Dingolfing, and they were just smiling, like beaming, and I had such a big sense of relief, like, okay, I'm gonna be good here, and my nerves went quiet. Everybody on the team was the same way, and it didn't stop after that day. They really welcomed me so warmly, and I still spend so much time with my teammates and have nothing but good things to say about all of them. Yeah. My teammates are very welcoming, knowing that I'm new here and not from here, so they always invite me when they do something fun, and I always say yes. So I think that's also a part of it, why they always invite me. But I've spent a lot of time with all of them outside of volleyball, which is super important. I think it's important to build that connection off the court. And then I even notice when I build that connection, I play better with them on the court. We only practice a few times a week, but every time we go to practice, I get really excited to see them. After every game, when we win, it's such a cool experience. We celebrate differently here than we do in the United States. Like, we just did a hard thing, won a game, and that sense of relief that all our hard work paid off, and we're listening to music in the locker room and singing songs together, and I think that's really fun. And then another core memory would definitely have to be Thanksgiving. It was just nice to share a little part of my life with my teammates, and it was my first time celebrating Thanksgiving with people who don't celebrate it, so it was important for me to show them my American culture, and it was just a wholesome time, and I felt a lot of gratitude being here with them for that. It was really special. One of the most special Thanksgivings I've ever had. Yeah. So this is my first time playing on a team where everybody's first language isn't the same as my first language. Everybody on my team speaks great English though, and they make a huge effort to make sure I understand what they're saying. So with the communication differences, I think still to this day, I get in the flow of things, and so I do old habits of talking in a certain way. In the beginning, I would just communicate, and now I think I understand that listening is also a part of communicating, and sometimes the things I say, it's important for my teammates to understand what I'm saying and for us to be on the same page. There's actually a few differences in playing American volleyball and German volleyball. I didn't realize this quite at first because you're playing the same sport, so I was under the impression that it was going to be very, very similar, but there's a few small things that are important, like in the US we say our rotations differently, and here there's no line judges in our league, which is very new for me because I've always played with line judges. Since I've been here, there's been a few special German traditions that I've been able to take a part of, and one of that is Oktoberfest, and then in Dingolfing there's Kirta, which is like a small Oktoberfest, and I enjoyed that with my teammates. I actually wanted to get a dirndl myself, just to have. I think that's such a cool thing and so traditional. When I went to Oktoberfest in the US, you see pictures of big pretzels and big beers, so that was on my bucket list, was in my dirndl, eat a big pretzel and have a big beer. So that's what I had. I had never really drank beer like that in my life, but yeah, when you're in Bavaria, I guess it's what you do. So yeah. I've been kind of all around Germany, and I think part of that is the league we play in. We play everywhere, all the way up north to Hamburg, and with so much free time too, I've been able to explore around a bit. I've been to Cologne for 11/11, Elf, yeah, Carnival. I think I've spent most of my time, however, in Munich. I have a few teammates living there, so it's a big city. It's really easy by train to go there. Also Regensburg, super cute. I loved my time there. I want to go back. I love the little shops, and yeah, I would say I've explored a lot of Germany, more than I thought I would. So I'm quite a bit a ways from my family. They are 12 hours apart from me by time, so when I'm going to bed, they're typically waking up. And I have a really big family. I have 6 siblings. The youngest one is 4. She's about to turn 5. So I would say the hardest part is, I think, when you have young siblings, it's hard to talk to them over the phone, and build a good relationship. That's definitely hard, I would say, but it just makes time at home, when I go home, like more special, and I get to really make sure I spend good quality time with my family. I also try to call them after practice, and I guess that's a good time to call them because they're just waking up and getting ready for the day. Yes, I actually get to go home and see my family this week for Christmas break. Anywhere is home where they are, so I'm really excited to see them and spend time with them, yeah. My closest friend actually is also playing volleyball here in Europe, so that's not too hard for us. We actually just met up together. We just picked a country and met there, and I think that's super cool. I think that's something special that I'll hold on to for forever. As far as volleyball career goals, I think right now I'm focused on my team goals. I hope for us to win some more games and have a successful season this year. And as far personally professional goals, I think just to take every opportunity that I can and improve as a player and kind of test my limits, see how good I could get. I think in my future there's a lot of different paths I could take. In each day I kind of lean towards one path, or a new idea will come up of what I can do. And right now, I'm learning Deutsch, and I'm playing volleyball, but I also have another profession of nursing. That's my degree. I think it would be so cool if I could do both, play volleyball and do nursing, because I love both. In Germany, I would have to get better at the language. So right now, I'm learning more, and I think that'd be awesome if I get to the point where I could be a nurse here and play volleyball. But if someday I can't play volleyball anymore, I think I'll start nursing as my profession. It brings a lot of purpose to my life, and I think volleyball will always be there as well. But for now, I'm really enjoying playing here, and I want to do it for as long as I can. Yeah.
Ja, so ein bisschen. Ich war mal gerade nicht sicher.
I had never really drank beer like that. When you're in Bavaria, I guess it's what you do, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lole showed me all of the alcohols. I call it the mouthwash drink, the green minty one.
Okay, Lule, when you got to Germany, Lauren.